Hello gamers, I wanted to make this video to show you how well Raiju's harness works against Stasis and Stasis abilities, as well as seeing how much health you lose from Stasis with each level of resilience, and there should be timestamps on the screen for each specific part. Alright, so first you got Hunters, and as you can see right now, Hunter's melee immediately just gets blocked back right at the Hunter. Cold Snap Grenades, if they're thrown directly at you, it'll just bounce right back at your enemy. But if they throw Cold Snap Grenades to the side of you, even if you're blocking, it'll still freeze you. If they throw a Dusk Field Grenade at you, you just take the grenade and it becomes your own. It'll damage other enemies who walk inside of it and just freezes them. Glacier Wall Grenades, when thrown at you while blocking, will just get bounced right back at the enemy. Now, if they use a super on you, but they throw it in front of you and it still freezes you, if you block the storm when you get out, you will take over that super and it'll freeze other enemies. I tried it out one more time just to make sure it still works. And I break out, I start blocking, and it doesn't affect me anymore, and it goes to track other enemies. Next, I wanted to check what would happen if it's thrown directly at you, and if you block, it gets bounced right back and freezes the enemy. Next, we have warlocks, and warlock melee just gets bounced right back. And when the warlock is in super, the ranged attacks also get bounced right back and will just freeze the warlock. And now we wanted to see what would happen if the warlock raised his staff. Nothing happens because they're not frozen. Now we have Titans. First, the Titan melee. It doesn't do any damage, but it does knock you back pretty far. And you could take damage by probably hitting a wall or an object. So yeah. Now we have Titan Super, and it will wreck you. You can't dodge, you can't block, it will constantly freeze you and go around your blocking mechanic, and there's nothing you can do. You could try running, and they'll probably still freeze you and catch up to you. So if you hear a Titan Super pop and they're in stasis, just run. You can't do anything about it. Now we have resilience for stasis, and at 0 resilience, you lose a little over half of your health when you break free. At 1 resilience, it takes about half of your health when you get out, so you still lose a lot of health. At 2 resilience, still about half. At 3 resilience, you lose a little bit less than half of your health when you break out. At 4 resilience, you take even less damage when you get out. It's still noticeable. At 5 resilience, you take even less damage than that. At 6 resilience, that's about the sweet spot where you want to be. You lose a smaller chunk of health. And at 7 resilience, you have a good amount of health remaining. At about 8 and 9 resilience, it's barely noticeable how much health you are losing. So this is 8, now this is 9. a small dent into your health. And at 10 resilience, I'm pretty sure it's just the same as 9. You barely lose any health when you get out. Alright, so now for a recap of what we just saw in the video. First, Raiju's harness works really good against most supers. And 2, run away from Stasis Titan supers. You cannot challenge them. You can't dodge or block. And 3, 6 to 7 resilience is where you want to be at if you're trying to break out of stasis. Alright, I hope this helps you out. Bye.